Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is John and this is your Modern Tech Breakdown. Today I'm taking a look at the latest back and forth between OpenAI and Elon Musk. Let's jump into it. Here I have an article from TechCrunch about a new countersuit from OpenAI aimed at Elon Musk. Specifically, it's requesting the court to stop Musk from, quote, further unlawful and unfair action, unquote. And I dove into this a little bit, and after looking at the filing, I noticed that it spends a lot of time talking about how Elon's February bid to buy OpenAI was a, quote, sham bid, unquote. But the details are very interesting, and in my opinion, I think OpenAI's conversion to a for-profit entity is not looking too good right now, and here's why. I think it's rather peculiar for a business, even a nonprofit, to complain to a judge about receiving a bid to buy the company from the world's richest man. How could that possibly be a bad thing? If you own something and someone makes an offer to buy it, you can consider the offer and make a decision to sell it or not. If the price is higher than you expected to get, maybe you can profit handsomely. How is that a bad thing? Why would an organization want to use the courts to stop a bid? Well, one reason could be that the organization receiving the bid is in the middle of trying to come up with a price to pay the nonprofit in order to convert it to a for-profit entity. My theory is that this bid from Elon seriously complicates OpenAI's attempted conversion to a for-profit entity. Elon's bid has set a minimum price that the OpenAI nonprofit will be required to demand in order to complete the for-profit conversion transaction. And this minimum price is apparently problematic for the OpenAI insiders, so they have decided to take the issue to court in order to have Elon's bid be declared a, quote, sham bid, so that they can ignore it for the purposes of converting the company from a nonprofit to a for-profit entity. If the bid amount was not creating any issues, I don't think OpenAI would have taken the time to launch this counterclaim, which is going to take time for the courts to deal with. And the clock is ticking for OpenAI to make this conversion. But again, my read is that Elon's bid has indeed created an issue for OpenAI, and because of that, I think the conversion to a for-profit entity for OpenAI is looking less and less likely. And it gets worse for OpenAI. A group of organizations, including the California Teamsters Union, have petitioned the Attorney General of California to stop this conversion. So now some political actors with some serious clout are weighing in on this, and I'm sure OpenAI would have preferred that this case stayed lower profile and was under the radar. So given all this news at this point, I feel pretty confident that if OpenAI is allowed to convert to a for-profit status, it's going to take longer than they originally anticipated. OpenAI has raised funds based on expectations of when the organization will make this conversion, and based on this news, I don't think they're going to be able to make those deadlines. And honestly, they may never be able to make this conversion at all. And the AI industry is extremely hot right now. I'm sure OpenAI is trying to move as fast as they possibly can, but I think it's very possible that the current AI hype cycle is going to peter out before this conversion can complete. But with the legal system, you really never know how things are going to turn out. What do you think is going to happen? Leave a comment down below. As always, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you next time.